Defense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Tarheels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
The shotgun running play call. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First play looking to throw it. Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's DeMarco. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's taken right around the 35. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Oh, the ball on the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man. That's got to be tough for this offense. They thought they're about to get a chance to start a new drive. You got your helmet on. You're ready to trot out on the field just like that. You're headed back to the bench to wait for another opportunity.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. Looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Well, the defense knows, Kurt, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, North Carolina, 0. Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Football comes out. The offense has it and still going.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Marked out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 2nd down.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Tarheels, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Texas 17, North Carolina 7.
Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the run, it's DeMarco. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and a quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
The offense really clicking here. They call the counter play here. Has the first down and more. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it on a counter. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes.
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
North Carolina, Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
24, North Carolina, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 6. And that's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Powers through. Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground, and there's the handoff. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Now here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT.
31, North Texas, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Linebacker shifting around now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. On the move now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, UMC. Bites into the end zone.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Gets off a squib kick, and he fielded to one of the up men. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They'll give it to the back.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Direct snap. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
31, North Carolina. 21.
The Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tarheels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught, completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Tarheels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Zips it down the middle. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tarheels. The comeback is on. Might have to try the extra point. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And the Tarheels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught, can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Defense is coming after him. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Texas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
34, Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. The pass rush closing in, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Because much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
At the 10-yard line. 2nd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout or they check him out. third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The Longhorns line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. It's now second and goal.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Then they'll try the quarterback sneak.
I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
45, Texas, 34.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take his shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Tackle is made at the 34. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Tarheels offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And it's picked off. throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense makes their way on the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? He'll hand it off. Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 36.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
59, North Carolina, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket.
He's looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
51.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Tailback takes the handoff again. Finds room at the 30. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.